Picture this. It's January 1st. You're fired up. The air is filled with the promise of new beginnings, and you feel unstoppable. This year, you're going to write that book, launch that business, or finally get in shape. You have a clear vision, a detailed plan, and an unwavering determination. You can taste the victory, feel the success. Every day, you wake up with a sense of purpose. But then life happens. Weeks turn into months. The initial excitement dwindles. The daily grind starts to wear you down. You hit a wall, lose steam, and that big goal? It seems further away than ever. The enthusiasm that once fueled you is now a distant memory. It's buried under a pile of excuses. Sound familiar? You're not alone. We've all been there. The struggle to maintain momentum is universal. The problem isn't setting goals, it's staying consistent. It's about finding ways to keep that initial spark alive. It's about igniting that inner fire and keeping it burning day after day, no matter what. Consistency is the key. It's the small daily actions that lead to big results. So how do you stay consistent? How do you keep that fire alive? It starts with a mindset shift. Embrace the journey, not just the destination. Celebrate small wins and learn from setbacks. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Keep going, and you'll turn that dream into reality. Consistency is the bridge between dreaming and achieving. It's the secret sauce, the game changer. Because real success isn't about luck, talent, or even massive action all at once. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. Think of it like building a skyscraper. Each brick, laid consistently, creates a powerful structure. One brick won't get you there, but lay one brick a day, and soon enough, you'll be standing tall, looking out at a world of possibilities. Consistency isn't just for some areas of life. It's the master key. Want to be an elite athlete? Consistent training. Dream of building a business empire? Consistent effort. Yearn for personal growth? Consistent self-improvement. It's about mastering the mundane, the everyday actions that might seem small, but create extraordinary results over time. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present. Show up even on your off days. That's the power of consistency. Let me tell you about a man named Dave. Dave was overweight, out of shape, and felt stuck. He spent most of his days on the couch, feeling sorry for himself and wondering how he had let things get so bad. One day, Dave decided to make a change. He set a seemingly impossible goal for himself, to run a marathon. When he shared his goal, people laughed. They couldn't see past his current state. Dave couldn't even run a mile. His first attempts were painful and discouraging. He would jog a few steps and then have to stop, gasping for breath. But Dave was determined. He started small, just a few blocks each day, slowly increasing his distance. Each day, he pushed himself a little further, a little harder. He celebrated small victories along the way. There were setbacks, days when his body ached and his spirit wavered. He wanted to quit many times, but he kept going. He reminded himself why he started and laced up his shoes again. A year later, after countless hours of training and unwavering dedication, Dave crossed that finish line, tears streaming down his face. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to his hard work. Dave didn't just run a marathon. He ran straight through his limitations. He shattered the barriers that once held him back and proved to himself that he was capable of more than he ever imagined. Dave's story isn't just about running, it's about the power of consistent action. It's about the transformation that happens when we commit to our goals and refuse to give up, no matter how tough the journey gets. It's about what happens when we decide to show up for ourselves, day after day, no matter the odds. Dave's journey teaches us that with grit, determination, and a clear goal, we can achieve the extraordinary. Section 5. Breaking down mountains. We often get overwhelmed by the sheer size of our goals. They seem insurmountable, like towering mountains that block our path. We look at the mountain and feel paralyzed. The enormity of the task ahead can make us feel small and incapable. The key is to break that mountain down into manageable hills. By dividing the larger goal into smaller, more achievable tasks, we can make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Instead of focusing on the entire climb, focus on the next step. Each small step forward brings you closer to the summit. Want to write a book? It may seem like a daunting task, but it starts with a single word. Start with 1 page a day. Over time, those pages will accumulate into chapters, and eventually, a complete book. Dream of launching a business? The idea might feel overwhelming, but every successful business started with a single step. Focus on one task at a time. Each completed task is a step closer to your dream. Break it down, make it manageable, and watch as consistent action turns those small steps into giant leaps. Remember, every mountain is climbed one step at a time. Celebrate each small victory and keep moving forward. Section 6. Your 3-step blueprint to success. Ready to turn those big goals into reality? Here's your 3-step blueprint. First, define your goal with crystal clarity. Write it down, make it specific and measurable. Second, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Create a roadmap to success. Finally, schedule these steps into your week. Make them non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Section 7. The rhythm of results. Now that you have your action plan, let's talk about daily routines. Routines are the invisible architecture of success. They create structure, eliminate decision fatigue, and free up mental bandwidth for the important stuff. When you automate the fundamentals, you create more space for growth and creativity. A powerful routine is like a runway, propelling you towards your dreams with greater ease and focus. Section 8. Crafting your power routine. Start by identifying your non-negotiables. These are the activities that move you closer to your goals. Exercise, creative work, learning. Whatever they may be, schedule them into your day. Then, build your routine around these core activities. Consider your energy levels throughout the day and optimize for peak performance. Remember, your routine should be a source of empowerment, not restriction. Section 9. The accountability advantage. Accountability is the fuel that keeps the fire of consistency burning. When you have someone or something holding you accountable, you're more likely to follow through. Find an accountability partner, join a community, or hire a coach. External accountability can provide the structure and support you need to stay on track, especially when motivation wanes. Remember, we're wired for connection. Leverage that to your advantage. Section 10. Track, celebrate, conquer. Tracking your progress is crucial for staying motivated. Use a journal, an app, or a simple spreadsheet. Seeing how far you've come is incredibly empowering. But don't forget to celebrate your wins along the way. Acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small. These celebrations act as positive reinforcement, fueling your desire to keep going. Section 11. Embracing the stumbles. Let's be real. Setbacks are inevitable. You're going to face challenges, roadblocks, and moments of doubt. That's not failure, it's part of the process. What separates the achievers from the dreamers is their response to these stumbles. Instead of letting setbacks derail you, view them as opportunities for growth. Embrace the lessons, adjust your approach, and come back stronger, wiser, and even more determined. Section 12. Turning setbacks into springboards. Remember, every successful person has a story of setbacks overcome. Those failures weren't defeats. They were stepping stones. They were opportunities to learn, adapt, and refine their approach. So the next time you stumble, don't beat yourself up. Embrace the lessons, adjust your sails, and keep moving forward. Remember, the path to success is rarely linear. It's a journey of consistent growth and resilience. Section 13. Your journey to greatness starts now. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the power of consistency, breaking down goals, building routines, staying accountable, and embracing setbacks. These aren't just concepts. They're tools for transformation. Remember, success isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's available to anyone willing to put in the consistent effort. It's about showing up for yourself, day after day, and taking those small steps that lead to extraordinary results. Section 14. Unleash your potential. You have everything you need to achieve your biggest goals. The power is within you. Now it's time to unleash it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There will never be one. Start small, stay consistent, and never underestimate the power of your daily actions. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and never stop moving forward. You've got this.